on the Hornets Radio Network, a product of WCRL Sports. Broadcasting live from Locust Fork, Alabama, it's time for the Coach Billy Adams Show. Now, here is your host, Greg Armstrong, and the head coach of your Locust Fork Hornets, Billy Adams.
Welcome in to the Coach Billy Adams Show, and joining me now is Coach Billy Adams. And Coach, this past Friday night, a game that we had a lot of chances. I don't know that I've ever seen as many flags thrown in a game. We had 2, 3, 4 touchdowns called back. I can't remember how many. And I thought we were really good on the offensive side of the ball. I thought we moved the ball. I think we only punted one time that I remember. We did a lot of good things. And you got one of your better linemen hurt in the middle of the game. I think that hurt you a little bit towards the second half. I thought there was a lot of people who played pretty good on the offensive side and some on the defensive side. But I thought Cadence Kahn had a good football game. I thought that your quarterback played a pretty good football game. I thought your receivers caught the ball pretty good and did some things with. And I thought you had some of your linemen did some good things. And you had a chance. You lose by 2 points. We had a bad snap on one of the extra points. Kind of got behind a little bit on that. Didn't make a 2-point conversion one time, I think. So you got to give them credit. It was homecoming. They kind of rallied, I thought, around their situation. I thought we played them at the worst time we could have played them. I think you play them any other time, any other week, you probably win that game. But we didn't. And we're fighting. We're not giving up. I think the kids are trying hard. But you're down to 2 games now. 3 games. You got 3 games left. You got homecoming, Glencoe, and Sachs at the end. But talk about the past game and what you felt like you did well.
Yeah, like you said, we come out at the beginning. I thought, we got the ball at the beginning. And we had some good momentum, had some good things going. But it seemed like every time we had something looked like it was going in our favor, there'd be one of those little flags laid on the ground. Okay, maybe some of them was due. Yeah, probably. But you can call holding every time the ball is snapped, basically, in high school football, probably on Saturdays too. So it's just kind of bad misfortune for us, I guess, that those calls come just such crucial times there. So
in the history, and I've been all the games but one since 1974, and we've never had a game that we had that many penalties ever.
Well, I ain't going on referees, but we had 9 holding calls and they had 1. So I guess we're just not teaching it right, and they're teaching it better than us over there. So I guess we're just going to have to go over there and figure out from those guys how to teach blocking and learn maybe a little better from them how to do it, because we're teaching it wrong because we're getting flagged for it. So, but anyway, back to the game. We had the game where we had our chances. Had some good things going early. That's all. I told the kids at that time. You've overcome a lot of adversity here in the first half. The backs against the wall. It seems like every time we get a positive play, we're getting it called back. But they kept fighting. That's a credit to them. Kind of like the season. They've had their backs against the wall, a lot of adversity. We've never quit. Okay. Never thought they quit Friday night. I thought they had great effort Friday night. They could have very easily there several times when things were going against us, kind of gave up and quit, but they didn't. They fought really hard. I thought offensively we played pretty well. We struggled a little bit in the vertical passing game. It was able to hit some screen passes. And we did a really good job running outside zone. I thought Friday night we blocked that really well and ran that pretty good too right there. So I thought that was some big pluses right there on the offensive side of the ball. We probably had 300 yards close to rushing there. And so not bad there. Okay, there's some things we can get better at and clean up there, and we'll work on that. I thought Cash ran the ball well. Will was on the show tonight. Had a big touchdown catch there, his first touchdown right there. I thought our offensive line at times blocked pretty good, and at times we were just one block away. Seemed to be like the point all season. We ran the ball really well Friday night, but there's a couple of situational things. When we go back and look at film, we're very, very close to really, busting a few more, making a lot bigger, more explosive plays. Those 10 and 15-yard plays are very, very close to becoming 30 and 40-yard gains. And that's what we want to hopefully in the future get to. We can get that extra block on the cutback when we're gaining those extra yards. So thought we played well on the offensive side for the most part. We had the one miscue at the beginning, the backwards pass, which also that led to that first touchdown.
I think that changed the game.
It
I
did.
think if that's the game, if we could take anything away, of course, if you don't have that touchdown, you win the game. But that changed. I think we needed to get ahead early, and I think we're on our way. And if we don't have that turnover, we probably win the
So
game.
that was, I come after several bad calls go against us, 2 touchdowns called back, and then that happens to happen there. But anyway, going back to the game, I thought our defense played really well in the first half. We gave up 13 points in the first half, and one of them was the offense gave up on the backwards pass there. So I thought they played really well in the first half. I thought in the second half, we had a few kids get banged up a little bit, and then I thought we just kind of wore down in the second half. And I thought credit to Weaver, they did a better job in the second half. In the first half, they were kind of running sideline to sideline. And I thought they did a pretty good job in the second half of lining up and running the ball between the tackles. They may have found an advantage they had right there. Okay, so credit to them on that. Still thought our kids fought hard. We got down there at the end, went down and got a score. Okay, when we could have very easily just gave up right there, continued to fight and got a score. Had a chance with an onside kick right there. We didn't get the onside kick, but put ourselves in a situation to at least have a chance at the end. So, not the night we looked for and wanted, but I thought the kids fought hard. Okay, gave a lot of effort, and so we can live with that. And so I told them, hey, we'll live and learn. But so great effort, proud of the effort. Okay, maybe next time, we make those plays at the beginning and we'll get the W next time. But again, can't complain about the effort. Kids fought hard, worked hard, and we're looking to build off of that as we move forward and prepare for a very big physical Wellborn team this week.
Well, all right, it's homecoming. We'll talk about that a little bit later on the show as we take on Wellborn. But tough loss for the Hornets to lose by 2 points to Weaver, and we'll move on to talk to some of our kids when we come back. You're watching the Coach Billy Adams Show.
Hello, my name is Randy Cater, and I'm the pastor of Locust Fork Baptist Church. I would love to invite you to worship with us. We have small group Bible study for all ages at 9 a.m. on Sundays, followed with worship at 10. On Wednesday nights, we have supper before service and adult Bible study at 6:30. If there's one thing I'm proud of, it is the love our church has for children and students. Over the past 15 years, I have watched our church invest so much into the lives of young people. I am also a product of that investment. In a world struggling for truth, it is vital we put ourselves in the best position to hear real truth. I want to encourage you and challenge you to walk with the Lord, but don't walk alone, walk with us. Locust Fork Baptist Church.
Welcome back to the Coach Billy Adams Show, and joining me now is the kicker for the Locust Fork Hornets, Omar Aguilar. And Omar, first of all, welcome to the show, and I know that you're the kicker. Everybody knows you as the kicker,
sir.
But what other positions do you play?
Sometimes corner during practice and receiver. That's about it.
All right,
Sir.
so you play both sides of the ball, but you're the kicker.
Yes, sir.
Now, what grade you in?
11th grade, junior.
You're a junior.
Yes, sir.
Before we start, you might want to look at that camera and tell everybody some of the folks that you might need to recognize.
I'd like to recognize my family, my mom, my dad, my 2 sisters, and my brother. Yes, sir.
So you've got 2 sisters and a brother,
Yes, sir.
and you've been at Locust Fork how long?
Since my 6th grade year.
So you've been here most of your life.
Yes, sir.
You love Locust Fork?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to go anywhere else?
No, sir.
So you're a Hornet to the bone.
Yes, sir.
All right. You only got 1 more year.
Yes, sir.
Now, what made you start wanting to kick?
Well, because we didn't have a soccer team, so I was just like, I might as well be able to kick a ball here, so I decided to play football.
Now, did you play soccer?
Yes, sir.
So you played a lot of soccer, as I make sure that's plugged in good right there. You played a lot of soccer, but we don't have a soccer team, so you play on Sundays or something?
No, sir. I haven't played soccer since when I moved to here.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, where did you move from?
Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago.
Yes, sir.
There's a big difference in Chicago and Locust Fork.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you like Alabama then?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Are you an Alabama fan or Auburn fan?
Alabama.
Well, at least you're
Yes, sir.
smart. That's it. So do you consider Alabama home or Chicago home?
Alabama.
Well, Alabama's home.
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you're not at football and you're not here, what's Omar Aguilar doing?
Just like to hang out with my friends or play video games.
Who's some of your friends?
Jaden and Noah.
Jaden,
Atlee, and Noah White.
Noah White.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so y'all hang out and play video games.
Yes, sir.
What's the favorite video game you play?
Either Madden or FIFA.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, are you better than they are? Are you better at video games than they are?
I think we're about the same.
Okay. All right. All right. Now, when it comes to Locust Fork, and you think about, you've been here long enough to know everything that goes on. What's one of your favorite events that you like? You know, maybe it don't have anything to do with football. Maybe it wasn't one of the favorite events. This is homecoming week. You got all that going on. What's some of the favorite events you like about Locust Fork?
I'd say I have two favorite events. I'd probably say homecoming week and May Day.
May Day.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What part of homecoming you like the best?
Powder puff and the football game.
Okay. Now, I watched you in the summer.
Yes, sir.
And you practiced a lot. You worked
Yes,
at it.
sir.
You got better at it. When we get a good hold and a good snap, we're generally pretty good.
Yes, sir.
When we don't, we're not pretty good.
Yes, sir.
So does that frustrate you? You get frustrated when the snap's not there?
To be honest, yeah, it does.
See, I've never heard you get real vocal. Have you ever got on to the snapper before?
I have, but
Well, maybe you need to get on him when you don't get that snap
Yes,
back
sir.
here. And your holder is who?
Jackson Wiley.
Well, Jackson's a holder. Charlie was a holder when he was here, and Charlie always he was real nervous about that, but he did a pretty good job with
Yes,
it.
sir.
You got to have a good holder. You got to
Yes,
have
sir.
somebody when the bad snap's there to get it set for you.
Yes, sir.
Now, what's the longest field goal at practice or in the game or in warm-ups you've ever made?
By myself, I'd say 45, but during practice, I was kicking 42-yard field goal.
What do you feel comfortable in the game? If coach said we got to have this field goal to win the game, where you feel good about you could hit it from?
Probably inside either 40 or less.
40 or less.
So.
Let me ask you this. Let's say we're playing, it's homecoming.
Yes, sir.
We got Walter Wellborn out here. The game is tied. There's 10 seconds left. It's 4th down. Ball's at the 25-yard line. That means you're going to have a 35. It's going to be a 42-yard field goal.
Yes, sir.
Would you be nervous?
I'd be nervous, but
I'd be nervous. So I'm the
I'd be
radio
nervous,
announcer.
yes,
I can go ahead and tell you I'd be nervous. Well, I wonder wouldn't it be cool, though, to get to do that? You got to kick a field goal this year.
yes, sir.
And you got roughed and got to do it again. Do you feel pressure when you kick?
Not really. I just feel a bit nervous about the snap and hold. That's about it.
What's the most nervous time you've ever been after a kick? Was it on the kickoff when you maybe kicked it to the wrong person, or was it?
I'd say probably kickoff.
And what was your most fearful thing, having to see Coach Adams?
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm glad I'm not the kicker. That's all I can say. All right, but you're doing a good job, and you got another year. I'm expect. This summer we might need to get you in some camps and let
Yes,
you
sir.
go.
I'm gonna try to hopefully get a kicking coach this summer, like this off season.
Okay, that'll help us a little bit.
Yes, sir.
You never know. You may get a scholarship. If you can get where you can hit a 45-yard field goal and you can kick it in the end zone, you got a chance to go somewhere. There's
Yes,
no
sir.
doubt about that. So what do you like to do for fun? I know you hang out with your friends. Any other thing? You got a hobby or anything?
Probably just kick. I don't really have much hobbies.
So you don't fish? Hunt?
No, sir. I suck at that.
Well, you're honest anyway. Well, what about when it comes to you got a girlfriend?
No, sir.
You want a girlfriend?
Not really right now.
Well, you realize that a lot of people have gotten girlfriends who've been on this show. So look right there. Get everybody get a good look at you. Omar Aguilar, the kicker, could be your boyfriend tonight. 205-281-6538. Call me. I'll set you up. I'll pay for the date. All right?
Yes, sir.
What are you going to do if somebody takes you up on it? You going to go? You got to have to go.
Well, it depends.
No, you got to go. They call, buddy. No, I can't help what they look like. No. I'm just kidding. All right. Who is somebody in your life, or a coach, or whatever, who inspires you to be better?
My parents.
Your parents?
Yes, sir.
Would you be considered a mama's boy or a daddy's boy?
Oh, mama's boy.
You're a mama's boy.
Yes, sir.
Now, what makes you a mama's boy?
Because I'm the smallest one. I'm the baby of the family.
You're the baby.
Yes, sir.
Are you spoiled?
No, sir.
You're not? Do you have to work in the summer?
No.
You just kick.
Yes, sir.
That's all you do, sports and kick. You play any other sports?
Last year I did track. This year I'm doing track and baseball.
Oh, you ever played baseball?
No, sir.
Oh. You're looking at a baseball player, buddy. That's what I love to play in high school. And see, it's not easy to go out there the first time and be a baseball player. We'll see how you do. Maybe I can give you some lessons. How about that? All right. What do you enjoy most about playing football?
Friday nights. Yes, sir.
The games? Yep. Would you think that this team is close? I know we haven't had the success we normally have. We've been on a roll. You've been a part of that success. So you was a part of, I guess, was you on the team as a ninth grader?
Yes, sir.
So you was on the
10-0.
You're on the 10-0 team. You're on the other. So you've been a part of success. So you know it's a lot more fun when you win it.
Yes, sir.
This year's been one of those years we've had a lot of injuries, and we've had a lot of unfortunate things to happen. But through all that, do you feel like this team's still together, close?
Yes, sir. For the most part, yes.
Now you come to the Bible studies too. You've been to the Bible studies at my house, have you?
A couple times, yes, sir.
Yeah. And that's a time that all of them kind of get close together and all, and we have a good crowd that goes to that. Last week we had a huge crowd with Mr. Green being there, and all the coaches were there. You got that goes on. The team meets together a lot. Y'all eat a lot. Y'all do a lot of things together. So there's a lot of things to build in that, and it's a great part of your life.
Yes,
it's
sir.
some memories that you won't never forget. What's one thing in your life you're grateful for?
My family and football.
Family and football. Now, where's your favorite place to eat?
My favorite place that I've had to eat here would probably be the Mexican restaurant in front of Walmart, the one in Oniana.
Okay.
Patron.
So you like
Yes,
Mexican food, your favorite food?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, you are Hispanic, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you fluent in Spanish?
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay. How you say go Hornets?
Vamos abejas.
Okay. I don't have a clue what you just said. All right. Now, I've asked other people to do this, so I'm just going to get some more out of you. Now, if you were going to say the alma mater in Spanish, all right, hail to dear old Locust Fork as we go to fight. Say that in Spanish. Hail to dear old Locust Fork as we go to fight.
Hail to dear old Locust Fork. Vamos ovejas a ir a pelear. Yes, sir.
There you go. So all of our Spanish audience out there knows what you just said.
Yes, sir.
And you're right. You sure you got it? I couldn't correct you. All I know is uno,
for the most part.
dos, tres, amigo, andale. Yep. Okay. And I know Greg Armstrong in Spanish. Greg Armstrong.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Senor Armstrong. Yeah. Who on the coaching staff is like the funny guy to you?
I would say Coach Adams.
You think he's a funny guy? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Who's the one you most scared of?
Coach Adams.
So Coach Adams gets
Yes,
both
sir.
those deals, all right? Are you much on social media?
Yes, sir.
Are you a Snapchatter? Are you a Instagrammer? Are you a X? What do you do?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yes, sir.
You ever made a TikTok video?
No, sir.
Well, we might need to get you one. I mean, you could do one. You ever thought about that? See, it could be the night that gets you stardom.
Yes, sir.
You know, I bet that would go viral. Are you a cat person or a dog person?
I like both, to be honest, but I lean more towards dogs.
Dogs.
Yes,
You
sir.
got a favorite kind of dog?
No, sir.
Just any old dog. All right. Do you have any celebrity out there that you got a crush on?
No, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
There's not any celebrity out there in celebrity land that you don't have a crush on.
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Who's your favorite athlete of all time?
Messi.
Who?
Lionel Messi, soccer player.
A soccer player.
Yes, sir.
Do you watch a lot of soccer?
Not much. I used to.
No. You came here in the 6th grade, so you played soccer in Chicago, Illinois.
Yes, sir.
But you got here and there wasn't no soccer team.
Yes, sir.
What made you come to Locust Fork? What made your family come to Alabama?
Well, it was during the pandemic and like the jobs, like people were losing their jobs and things like that over there. And my aunt lives near us, so we just we lived with her for like a couple of weeks, and then we found the house near her house, and then that's where we moved, and then it's just ended
So
up
you're just
here.
glad you did.
Yes, sir.
Now, how old are your brothers and sisters?
My older sister's 20, my other sister's 17, and then my other brother's 18.
And who's your brother?
Alexis
He
Aguilar.
played last year.
Yes, sir.
Y'all battled it out kicking. Your
Yes, sir.
brother, that's right. Alexis, that's right. What's he doing now?
He's working with I forgot what's his name.
Well, he's working.
Nathan Love. Yes, sir.
Okay. I miss Alexis. If you could play any other sport besides football, what would it be? I guess it's going to be baseball. That's what. Or you would play soccer probably.
Yes, sir. Probably so.
All right. What's we know you can kick.
Yes, sir.
What's another talent you have? What's a hidden talent nobody knows about that Omar Aguilar has that he can do?
I don't think I have any hidden talents.
You might. You sure you don't have any? Can you sing or dance?
No.
You can't?
No,
You
sir.
can't do no tricks or nothing?
No, sir.
All right. Edgar Santiago did a little trick on here.
Yes, sir. I saw that.
Oh, did you? Okay. So you have watched the show.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. If you could meet any historical figure of all time, who would you want to meet?
I don't know.
Somebody that might have passed away, maybe a famous person?
Did it have to be famous?
Well, I don't care.
Probably my granddad's because I've never met them before.
Oh, your granddad.
Yes,
That'd
sir.
be somebody nice to meet. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's right. All right. Can you change a tire?
Yes, sir.
You know how to change a tire.
Yes, sir.
So if I'm broke down on the side of the road, I'm calling Omar Aguilar.
Yes, sir.
Tire service.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you like to dance?
No, not really.
Did you go to the homecoming dance?
No, sir.
So you're not a big dancer, but you like to listen to music?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite music group?
Depends whether I'm listening to English or Spanish. I mean, yes, sir. English, Spanish. yes,
Who's
sir.
your favorite Spanish group?
Fuerza Regida.
Say that again.
Fuerza Regida.
Arajida.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure they're great.
Yes, sir.
Who's your favorite American group?
I don't really have a specific group, but like,
All right, let me
Kevin,
ask you this. What style music? You listen to country, southern gospel, rap, pop? What kind of music you listen to?
I listen to rap, country,
Who's your favorite country singer?
Gavin Endicott.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
got you, man. There you go. All right. What age do you consider to be old?
Say like 65.
65?
Yes, sir.
Careful. All right. What was your favorite toy as a child?
Just any Toy Story toy.
Toy Story. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever dress up like?
Yes, sir.
You did. I bet you was cute. And your little cowboy hat and all that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I bet that was good. Charlie used to like that. Now, what about 10 years from now? You graduate from dear old Locust Fork after you've got a kicking scholarship for the University of Alabama. What do you want to do in 10 years? Do you want to have a family?
Yes, sir.
You want to get married?
Yes, sir.
So you got to get a girlfriend first.
Yes,
It may
sir.
start tonight. We'll know. Could have your girlfriend tonight. We don't know. All right, so you got to have a girlfriend. You want to get married. How many kids you want to have? Do you want to have kids?
Yes, sir.
How many?
I don't know how many ever God blesses me with.
Well, we like more than one,
Yes, sir.
more than two.
Like in between like 2 or 3.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
What do you see yourself doing as a job, profession? What do you want to be when you grow up?
A master electrician.
Okay. Do you go
Yes,
to
sir.
trade school?
Yes, sir.
Are you in the? What are you doing?
It's called industrial maintenance, but
Yeah.
we mainly do electrical stuff.
All right, so if I want you to come to my house tonight, okay,
Sir.
and I want you to change my plug, can you do it?
Yes, sir.
Would you get electrocuted?
No, sir.
Would you burn my house down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. He's an electrician, he's a kicker, and he's looking for a woman. Omar Aguilar. Good boy, too. I love Omar. He's a good kid. You coming to Bible study this week, I hope. Don't make me call you out on live television. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see here. Let's do a little, now this is what you call rapid fire. That means you got to do it fast, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're not supposed to sit here and think and all that kind of stuff and back it up and skip things like some of these people do.
All right,
You
sir.
could be the best rapid fire guy in the history of this show if you do good.
All
Or
right,
you could
sir.
be the worst, all right? Or you could be average.
Sir.
You know what average is?
Yes,
Anybody can be average. So don't be average. You
Yes,
ready? Favorite movie?
Toy Story.
Favorite song?
Tu Sancho. I just swear.
Say that again 15 times in Spanish. I don't know what you said. All right, favorite TV show?
SpongeBob.
Favorite sport?
Football.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Favorite superhero power you wished you had?
Super Strength.
Most famous person you've ever met?
Greg Armstrong.
Okay. You really got high level there. If you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Mexican food.
Mexican. What is your favorite candy?
Snickers. Yes.
You let him get the Snickers, too. You should have snatched it up. What's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math.
Yes, sir.
Who's your favorite athlete?
Lionel Messi.
You already said that.
Yes,
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Not really.
Favorite high school teacher ever?
I'd say Coach Ingram.
Coach Ingram.
Yes, sir.
That's 2 for Ingram this year. He'll be thrilled. I'll tell him to make sure he looks at this video. He generally watches it, so there you go. This is a great young man. He is improving as a kicker, but he's a good boy. I'm proud of him, and I think a lot of Omar. Sky's the limit for this joker. He could be really good if he keeps working, but he's a better person than he is anything. And we're glad you came on the show.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right. We'll be back with another football player in just a second. You're watching the Coach Billy Adams Show. We'll be right back.
When you need the heavy lifting done right, you can count on Southern Crane and Equipment Repair. With several years of experience, we keep the equipment that powers your projects running strong, just like the Locust Fork Hornets on game day. Southern Crane and Equipment Repair is proud to support Locust Fork High School football because whether on the field or on the job site, teamwork and reliability are everything. Southern Crane and Equipment Repair, lifting our community to new heights.
Welcome back to Coach Billy Adams Show, and joining me now is Mr. Will Turner. Tonight is a show with kids that's never been on the show. Omar Aguilar has never been on the show. Will, the Thrill Turner, has never been on the show. And Will, tell everybody right there what grade you're in.
I'm in 10th grade.
He's a 10th grader. And tell everybody what positions you play.
I play receiver and any linebacker.
All right, which side of the ball you like playing best?
Offense.
You like being on offense. Scored his first touchdown this Friday night. Ain't that the first one you've had this year?
Yes, sir.
First touchdown this year. And I thought you did a great job catching the ball and then making a move to get in the end zone.
Thank you.
So we got to find you more. Got to get open more. All right. So you've been a part of some of these winning teams. You was on last year's team.
No, I wasn't last year because last year it was the 1 year we had many people, so
Oh, you went
9th
on.
grade played on JV instead.
You didn't get to play any? Did you come up on Friday night? So you needed to have been up on that team. Well, you got to make your own history. You got 2 years left to do that.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see. It's been a weird year. We've had a lot of injuries. Most of them's been seniors that's got hurt. And I'm looking at this team, and most of the people who are making plays are back. You got your quarterback going to be back. Will Turner's going to be back. Your kicker's going to be back. You got 3 or 4 linemen that's going to be back. You got Logan Leo, and you got 2 9th graders, 3 9th grade linemen that's playing a lot. And then you got your running back. Main running back right now is back. So you got a lot of people coming back. So next year could be a really good year, and you're probably going to go down to 2A. So a lot of things, there's a lot of excitement about next year. And you got to keep that going. Now, when it comes to Will the Thrill here, Turner, now you've got a girlfriend, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Tell everybody what her name is.
Her name is Olivia Bruce.
And recognize your family. Anybody you need to recognize?
I guess just my mom and my dad.
Well, are you an only child?
I used to be, and then my mom got with my stepdad. Now I have 2 step siblings and a sister.
Okay. So, well, you like having step siblings? Does that make it hard? Or you used to be in the main?
Most of the time.
Okay. All right. Now, how long have you lived at Locust Fork?
I've been here since kindergarten.
So you've been here your whole life?
Yes, sir.
You a Hornet?
Yes, sir.
Wouldn't want to be nowhere else? You're all in. And tell everybody what other sports you play.
I just play football and baseball.
And you played basketball.
I did last year, and then
And Greg's going to probably talk you into playing it before the show's over. So we'll see. I'm for everybody playing everything. I'm a Hornet. We all got to play everything. All right. Have you ever rode a motorcycle? I'm going to change your questions up. You ever rode a motorcycle?
I've rode a motorcycle, yes.
All
I
right.
ain't drove one, but I've rode on one.
No, you rode on, but you didn't drive it.
No, sir.
Okay. And you ain't got your driver's license.
I get it in a little less than a month now.
All right. Are you looking forward to that?
Yes, sir.
Think you're going to have all kind of freedom, right? Go anywhere you want to go, anytime you want to go.
No, my parents. I know my parents ain't gonna let me do
I
that.
know your parents aren't going to let you do that either. But you do feel like you do have that freedom a little bit more than ever. When you're not here, what are you doing? What's Will Turner doing when he's not at football?
Either hanging out with my girlfriend or family and playing video games, or just kind of hanging out.
I see you at church a lot.
Yeah.
Been to Baptist.
I'll go to church too, yeah.
I see you. You've been at the Bible study. And we're not having it this week because of homecoming, but you'll be at the next one, the next Thursday, won't you? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Do you like to dance? Did you go?
I ain't a very good dancer.
Did you go to the homecoming dance?
No, sir.
So you had a girlfriend? You had a date?
We skipped out this year.
Skipped out?
Yeah, just hung out all day.
Okay. When you think about your position and all, I mean, you played football your whole life, haven't you? Pretty
Yes,
much.
sir.
All right. You're a big old boy. If you really get to working out and get that frame filled out, I think you could be really special. I've told 2 or 3 people, I think you could be a good basketball player. I've never seen you play baseball much. I've always thought you could be a good basketball player, but a better football. I think football is your best sport that I've seen you play. You got a chance to be really good. I think our team's got a chance to be pretty good next year. I do. We're going to be better. We're going to be in a different area. We're going to be in 2A and pray that we don't get anybody hurt like we have this year. It's been awful.
For sure.
But so I think you got a chance. Now, you don't get to be a good football player by just showing up during football season.
Yeah.
You get to be a good football player by what you start as soon as football's over, and in that summertime, the work, the practice, working out. And so you work out. I can tell you work out, but what's your favorite workout? Which lift is your favorite?
I ain't been able to do too much on it since I strained my back, but probably deadlift or squats.
Now, what's the most you've ever benched?
Benched, 185.
We got to get that to about 225.
Yeah.
All right. What's the most you ever squatted?
315.
You got to get that old 400. How about that? All right, we get that. When you get to that level, that's when you go. You're just a 9th grader. You on the 1,200 pound club yet?
No, sir. I think I'm like 200 pounds off.
Well, you can make that up. That won't take you long if you get to working on it. There's no doubt. All right. What about, do you have any hobbies?
Not too much. I used to ride like 4-wheelers, but I ended up selling it when we moved because I didn't really have anywhere to drive it. I go fishing every now and then, and I like golfing.
Do you? All right.
Sure.
Fishing and golfing. All right. What about, do you do social media?
I have some, yeah.
All right. Which one you use?
I don't really use it much a lot, but probably Snapchat or TikTok.
So you're not snapping? You need to be snapping. You snap everybody tonight. You need to say tonight.
I
You
use
and
Snapchat.
Omar both tonight. Either Snapchat, no, not my camera.
Yes, sir.
Either Snapchat or Instagram or TikTok. watch the Coach Billy Adams show Wednesday night at 6:30. I'm going to be on there. All right? There'll be a lot of people watching. You'll be surprised. All the other teams. Hello to all you other people in 3A. A lot of them will watch it. And I don't know why, but they do. Would you consider yourself to be messy or clean?
I'm pretty clean. I don't
Pretty
really
clean?
like my room or anything being dirty.
Well, that's a good boy. You need to keep that way. What about, would you consider yourself to be an early bird or a night owl?
Definitely not owl.
Night owl.
I don't like waking up early.
Well, you're on that phone too long. You put the phone up, go to bed, and get up the next morning. That's what I tell my kids. All right. You like dogs or cats?
Both, honestly. I don't really like one more than the other anymore.
Have you got a dog or a cat?
At my mom's, I got a dog and a cat, and then I'm not allowed to have animals at my dad's house.
Okay. All right. What's one thing you miss about being a kid? Because you're not a kid anymore. You're almost 16 years old. What's one thing you miss about being in elementary?
Not having so much pressure on yourself for
All right.
things.
So not having the pressure. Looking at that camera right there, what is some pressure you feel as a teenager?
For myself, I put a lot of pressure on myself for sports and grades.
Grades. Anything else?
I guess just trying to be the best person I can.
All right. That's good. You need to be the best you can all the time. I was looking here at these questions. If you won $1 million, my boy won $1 million. What are you buying first? What you doing first with $1 million?
Probably giving some to my family. Probably saving a good bit of it.
All right. What's your first purchase?
First actual purchase, probably a nice car.
Okay. What would be a nice car to you? What would you want? If you could have a car any kind you want, what would you want?
Any kind I want,
You're
dream
16, buddy.
car.
That's right. Your dream car, what would it be?
A dream car is a Porsche 911 GT3.
Uh-huh. Big money.
Probably
you better
never
win $1 million.
gonna have it, but
You better win. You might. You never know. You a daddy's boy or mama's boy?
I don't even know.
You don't know. Neither. You
Probably
like
a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. That's probably a good answer. Unless you're Omar Aguilar. He's a mama's boy. Most kids on here have been mama's boy. Charlie was a daddy's boy, though, he said on the show. What do you like most about playing for Coach Adams?
He pushes everybody.
You like it that he pushes you?
Yeah.
What do you like least about playing for Coach Adams? Tricky question with him sitting right over there.
A lot of running.
The running. That's all right. I think that would be a fair answer. I think he'd understand that. I asked Omar this question. I said, what other hidden talents do you have? What is something you can do nobody knows that Will the Thrill can do? What's something Will Turner can do? You got any kind of special talents?
I mean, not that I know of, no.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We always learn something. Had a juggler on here one time. Had an ideal one time. Had a guy that could do a lot. I always like asking that question. I don't never go know what I'm going to get. Here's a question. Now, here's is always interesting what people say. What do you like most about yourself? With your body and everything about you, what do you like most about yourself? That's a weird question. Awkward. But you got to answer because I'm the host.
I guess being a little bit taller, I ain't never had to worry
Your height.
about.
Okay.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm not 100% sure. I think it's like 6 foot or 6'1", somewhere in there.
How tall do you think you'll be?
I hope I get to like 6'3" at least, but I mean, if I stay where I am, I'm not gonna be that mad.
Okay. Who motivates you?
Definitely my girlfriend and my family.
Okay.
Just people that are always around me.
What's one thing you can't live without?
Food.
All right. What's your favorite food?
Probably beef tips and rice.
Beef tips and rice. All right. Where's your favorite place to eat? If you're going out to eat, where you want to go?
Kanomis.
Kanomis. All right. Is it because they do all that? Da.
Part of it, but I just really like the steak.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good. What about it's homecoming this week? What's your favorite part about homecoming?
Guess just the getting out of class time and the game on Friday.
Getting out of class time. Well, it is a kind of a. I went to Southeastern to do some awards. I've been to all the schools in the county, and I think there's one common theme about homecoming. There's a lot of lax time, and that's probably all right. That's part about fun
Week
about
you
being.
get to get out of class.
I
and
remember.
just-
I remember we had a lot of fun on the floats, building floats. We had a lot of fun. I was in everything, and we was all into all that, and it was a lot of fun. Won't never forget it. And a lot of great memories. All right. When it comes to when you leave here, and before you blink, you'll leave here. What do you want to do when you grow up? What's a goal that Will Turner has?
I want to play professional sports, or at least at the next level. But if I can't do that, I don't really know yet. I've always kind of liked welding, maybe,
All right.
but I'm not 100% sure.
Now, you're not old enough to go to trade school, are you?
No, so that's next year.
Are you going to go to trade school?
Probably.
All right. Well, they teach welding up there, I believe. That'd be a good thing to learn. What about when it comes to your goals? You want to get married,
Yes, sir.
have children?
Yes, sir.
Are you a hornet to the bone? You love the fort? So you see yourself living in Locust Fork maybe one day?
I don't really know.
Don't know. Well, I didn't know if I would either, but I'm glad I do. I'm glad I do. When you think back in your elementary, who was your favorite elementary teacher?
Favorite elementary teacher? Not even just saying this because she's in here, but probably Miss Adams.
Miss Adams. You'll probably get some brownie points then. She might get you another Snicker. All right, what about high school?
Miss Honeycutt.
Miss Honeycutt. So you like math?
I don't hate it. Definitely not my favorite, but
All right. Is there anything you're famous for amongst your friends? We've had people answer that very comical, so I always throw that out there once in a while. All right. True or false? All teachers like you.
false.
False? You don't think they like you? I can't imagine all teachers not liking Will. You're a good boy. You're probably underestimating yourself there. Are you a Gatorade guy or a Powerade guy?
Powerade.
Coke or Pepsi?
Neither, really.
Really?
Yeah. I'd rather have like a Dr. Pepper or,
Well, that's a Pepsi product.
well, than Pepsi
Okay.
probably.
Had you rather, are you Alabama or Auburn?
Auburn.
Hold on. What did you say? You're an Auburn fan?
Yes, sir, I am.
Well, what did you think about the Georgia game? Was you upset?
I think it was the same about the same way the Oklahoma game went. I think we got the game taken away from us.
Well, I think when you're up by 10 at halftime, and you're
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
at home, well, you was up by 7 at halftime,
Yeah.
and you're playing at home, you can't just quit. You got to keep playing, So it
There's
ain't,
also
not-
tough.
and part of getting a bad call is part of a game. You got to
Yeah.
overcome. You can't let circumstances
Yeah.
keep you from playing. So what you're doing is making excuses, right?
But
And if you was an Alabama fan, you wouldn't be making excuses right now. I'm just aggravating you. I love to aggravate you. All right. Can money buy happiness? Nope. Who's the most influential person in your life?
probably just my parents and my girlfriend again. Just
Now you're just how old? You're 15 years old.
Yes,
Your
sir.
girlfriend is a lot of your answers. Oh. So you must like her.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully she likes you. But if
Yes,
it don't
sir.
happen, I mean, chances are that not working. That's kind of slim. You understand that? I'm just being. This is your.
Pretty,
This is your counselor now, because you realize you're just 15 years old. You
I
understand that?
realize
'Cause,
that, yes, sir.
you know, so you got to be careful.
I know, but I'm pretty sure.
That's right. I just want to test you on that.
I'm very sure.
All right. Confidence, buddy. You ever had another girlfriend?
Before, when I was younger, yes, sir.
Okay. All right. And what's her name again?
But Olivia Bruce.
Olivia. You got a lucky. You're lucky, Olivia. Good boy here. All right. Do you prefer hot weather or cold weather?
Probably hot.
If you could become principal of Locust Fork High School and change one thing, what would you change?
Either the phones or better lunches.
Really? Better lunches or phones? Okay. In one word, describe your school.
Unique.
Unique. What makes Locust Fork unique?
It's just a small little town. Does stuff different than other places. I don't really know.
Well, it's a close place, isn't it? I mean, I think people are very close. You have a lot of support. I noticed the other night, we went way up yonder, and they had a stadium from one end of from the goal line to goal line, and we had a pretty good crowd, I thought, to be way up there. All right, well, let's do rapid fire. You ready? You've had a little bit of a taste of this, so you ought to be quicker on your answers. All right. So let's see if I can find the rapid fire questions. Here we go. You ready? All right. We'll mix them up with you. Do you believe in Bigfoot? You don't? You don't believe in Bigfoot. Who's your favorite athlete?
Probably Julio Jones.
Julio Jones, and you're an Auburn fan?
I know, but NFL, I used to be a Falcons fan when I was a little younger.
All right, my man, he's got some smartness to it. What's your favorite subject at school?
Lunch.
Lunch. I don't know if that's a subject. What is your favorite candy?
Jolly Ranchers.
Jolly Ranchers. If you had to eat one food the rest of your life, what would it be?
Salmon.
Salmon. And all the time of this show, we have never had nobody say salmon.
Salmon's good.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you. Who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley. What superhero power you wish you had?
Super speed.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Favorite sport?
Football.
Favorite TV show?
I don't know if I really got one.
Favorite song?
Wondering Why by the Red Clay Strays.
Okay. I don't even think I've ever heard anybody by the Red Clay Strays. Y'all kill me on this music stuff. Favorite movie?
Probably The Notebook or The Waterboy.
Okay. The Notebook? You going from one extreme to the other. When he's watching the Notebook, it's with his girlfriend. When he's watching Waterboy, it's probably with his friends. All right. Well, you're a good boy. I'm proud of you. I see a lot of potential. You're a youngster, just a sophomore, and it's time to ramp it up. We're going to get him the ball more this week. We need you to score 2 or 3 touchdowns this week.
Yes, sir.
I believe if you get 3 touchdowns this week, we'll win.
Yes, sir.
No pressure on you there, buddy. Tell Nick, throw him the ball, Nick. You got to get open for him to throw it to you, though. Tell that line to block where you have time to throw it
Yes,
to you.
sir.
He's a good kid. Glad you joined the show, buddy. First time of many to come. And I certainly appreciate Will Turner. He's a good young man. The sky's the limit for him, no doubt. We'll be back with Coach Adams after a word from our sponsors. You're watching the Coach Billy Adams Show live on YouTube and Facebook. We'll be right back.
Keep doing this, man.
Oh, that was bad today. God almighty, it was hot.
It's way too hot.
It is hot
You
out
need to
here,
cool
dude.
down.
For real.
Especially the snakes.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
Feels good in
Feels
here.
so much. For all your heating and cooling needs, call Dave
David Brumbla at All American Heating and Cooling.
They offer sales, services, installations, free estimates, and even financing is available.
They are proud sponsors of Locusport High School football.
Welcome back to the Coach Billy Adams Show, and Coach, it's homecoming. Going to be a little bit different this year. Last year we had the homecoming parade at night. I really liked it doing it at night. I thought it worked out really good. And then we had the big pep rally here in the stadium. I don't think we're doing a pep rally this year in the stadium or a bonfire, but they will have the floats and have the parade. I think it's at 10 o'clock Friday morning, and then they'll come to the school and have the regular homecoming parade on Friday during school. Is that correct?
I think the parade's going to actually start around 9 o'clock.
9
And then
o'clock.
come down like it always does, down the street and into the stadium, and then the pep rally will follow right after the parade.
So pep rally and parade on Friday. Everything on Friday this week. So be a part of that. It's always a good time to see former Hornets come in, and I always like to see folks. Some of our former football players generally come back. We have some of our former athletes and a lot of former classmates. I know that this will be the 40th year that I've been out of school at Locust Fork, and we've had our little reunion. I think some of our people may be coming into town this Friday, so hopefully they'll be here. I look forward to seeing them. But the big thing we got to do is find a way to beat, in my opinion, one of my favorite coaches, Jeff Smith, who coaches at Walter Wellborn, just had the stadium named after him. Congratulations to him. He's a wonderful man. He has had a great coaching career. He is a lot like you in that he is a hard worker. He loves his school. That's his alma mater. We have a lot of respect for Walter Wellborn. One of our former principals, Daniel Smith, graduated from Walter Wellborn. We went up there last year. They just treated us unbelievable, great people, and we will certainly do the same for them.
Absolutely.
But they got a good football team. They got a team that's hard-nosed. Every Jeff Smith team you play is going to be hard-nosed. And the Hornets are going to have to really play well. They're going to have a big crowd. They're going to have a good – I think we're going to have to play our best game of the year to win this football game, but I do think it's winnable if we play. Talk about what we got to do to win this football game.
Well, yeah, first when you talk about Coach Smith's football team, you know they're going to be big, physical, strong, and there's no doubt. There's no – when we take our scout book out to practice, it's very thin. They're not running a lot of different stuff, a lot of different formations. They're going to line up, and you pretty much can, before the ball's ever snapped, you know what they're going to run. It's just a matter of you going to be man enough to step in there and stop it. So I think that's where it starts first and foremost. We've got to control the line of scrimmage on our defensive front against our offensive front. Okay, they're going to want to come right downhill at us, and we got to make some plays there. We got to get behind the sticks. If they're playing 2nd and 4 all night, 2nd and 3 all night, 3rd and short, then we're going to struggle right there. We got to find some ways to get them in some 2nd and 12s, some 2nd and 15s, get them behind the sticks with what they do offensively. If they can get 4, 5, 6 yards of whack, that's just what he wants to do right there. So I think first and foremost, we got to get somehow find an advantage right there to where we're not getting just bullied off the ball, and we put them some 2nd longs and 3rd longs, force them to throw the football. Okay? And then I think they got some big running backs. We're going to rally to the football, get to them, get them on the ground. I think offensively, we're going to run the ball a little in the middle, but we got to make some plays on the perimeter, on the outside, some explosive plays. I think the difference in the game last year was maybe we had a little more speed on the perimeter than they did last year. It was able to make some plays on the outside. I think we got to run it inside some to keep them honest and get some things accomplished inside. But we got to have some success on the outside too if we're going to move the football consistently all night and stay ahead of the chains. And the opposite of what we need to do defensively, offensively, we got to stay ahead of the chains. We don't need to be 2nd and 12. We need to be 2nd and short, 3rd and short. We need to control the clock. Okay, we need to help our defense out by limiting their number of possessions, because it's going to be hard to stop them right now with the way they play and the way they're built offensively and the way we're built right now defensively with the injuries. So I think the biggest thing we can do defensively to help our defense is control the clock on the offensive side of the ball. Get some first downs, make some long, sustained drives, and let every drive in with a kick. Okay, maybe it's a PAT, that's great. But again, punt's not terrible too. If we snap it 8 or 9 times, runs the clock off, punt, and play defense. So we just don't need to turn the ball over and give up stuff like we did last Friday night to change the momentum of the game and give them many big plays there. So make them earn it all. So I think that's going to be the key on both sides of the ball. And we need to be sound in the kicking game. You know, they're going to be sound in their coverage teams. Okay, we need to make sure we're sound in our part. We need to cover keys. We need to make our PATs. Okay, we need to be sound in the return game, just to make sure, man, when we got the ball out there every time they kick it, that we're on offense and we're not giving up any possessions there. So I think that's the key. It's not a hard plan, but it's you know, it sounds easy, but it's a lot to it there because they're going to be a very good football team, very big, strong, physical, and we know it's going to be a challenge for our guys to go out there this Friday night and go toe-to-toe with them. But, you know, we look forward to the challenge this Friday night. It's homecoming, like you said, so that's why I told our seniors to remember your homecoming game and your last game. And here comes one of them this Friday night, homecoming game. There'll be people here every year, you know, for the past 5 or 6 years, there's people that come up that either played when I played or played for me here in the past that I haven't seen in so many years. So that'll be the same situation Friday night. So there'll be people show up here that probably haven't been to a game in 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. So that's why I told you to go out and make sure we're playing hard and playing well and representing this team, this community well. So, and that's the challenge we're looking for Friday night as Wellborn comes over. So.
Well, and we hope that you'll be here. We need a big crowd for homecoming. It's always a good night to celebrate Locust Fork, and we hope you'll be a part of our big celebration for homecoming, be Locust Fork Wellborn this Friday night. Hope you enjoyed the show. We certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. We're blessed at Locust Fork with great coaches and great players, and we're glad to spotlight some of those tonight. So we'll see you next time on the Coach Billy Adams Show. Good night, everybody.